Here we begin, guys. The match between unbelusel versus Emilator, pink versus blue, Poland versus Poland. We see that unbelusel is a bit faster. He already got the mill and one town hall, while blue is going for a second town hall first. Interesting. Okay, we see the start of each match. We see there are 29 more minutes of peacetime. The in-game time will pass faster than the real time, so there will be around 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes of gameplay until the peacetime is over, guys. It has been a very interesting round so far. We saw that the favorite had some troubles in his match, some really big troubles, and we also saw that on the second match drummers were again used in battle, maybe as a show of power. Anyway, the winner of this tournament, guys, will get $50, 20 euro gift card from g2a.com, one t-shirt with Cossacks 3 and one t-shirt with Sergio Hell Dragoon HQ, and also one Steam key for Stronghold Crusader, while the second and the third place will get a 10 euro gift card from g2a.com and one Steam key for Stronghold Crusader. Very good. So good luck to all the participants. As I said previously, I had to change the rules for round 2, and I'm really sorry about it. I also had to reschedule the last 4 matches because I thought with 30 minutes peacetime the matches will take longer than 30 minutes, but I was wrong. The matches still take around 35 minutes. It's all about one clash and that's it. So I want to say I'm sorry that I had to make that change, but what's done, it's done. I know it made a lot of participants mad about it. That was never my intention. So let's enjoy this match between unbelusel and Emilator. Blue versus pink. Both players chose Poland to play with. We saw that in the previous matches players chose to go as Russia, as Austria, Turkey and France. Right now we see 2 Polish players. We saw how efficient the Turkish player was, how efficient the Austrian player was, and now we will see how efficient the Polish player will be, because no matter the outcome, one of the Polish players will be successful. It depends on which tactic they will develop, towards which tactic they will go. It's gonna be cool because it's gonna be very balanced due to the fact that both players are using Poland, but as you can see they pretty much have the same build, 3 town halls, 1 barracks. The reason they started with one barracks is because if you build the second one you have to spend 3,000 gold on it, and that gold can be used to get the wood cutting efficiency upgrade by 100% and the stone extraction efficiency by 100 and 200%. And as you can see, he got the other gold back really fast, so that was cool. Pink is having 2 barracks while blue is having 1. On the long term he will produce less peasants, but there is of course a limit, a population limit, which you can reach even with 1 barracks. What bug? Okay, unbelusel is having some trouble with the idle peasant icon, therefore he cannot check which peasants are working and which peasants are not working. He does not choose to restart. He will do it manually. Slowly both players are expanding. Blue is choosing to go for a stable instead of a second barracks. Pink, on the other hand, is going for a for his first stable with 2 barracks behind. There's a difference of 10 points between the players. Maybe blue will manage to catch up. Since both players have Poland, it's gonna be tougher. Pink is slowly making steps forward, so it's not that easy for blue to catch up. So pink is gonna use the light red ears. Very easy to get as a start. The most efficient cavalry unit that I find is the cuirassier. They're 18th century cavalry units. Very good in all situations. Good attack, good health, good defense. Of course, for certain situations there are better units, better cavalry units. Sometimes you need speed, sometimes you need attack, sometimes you need defense. The Hetman from Ukraine, very strong units. They deal 350 damage with 1 hit. So imagine you wish those in a situation when you need attack. The Siege Cossacks from Ukraine, fast and damage, speed and damage. So imagine you can use those for harassment attacks. And not only. The Siege Cossacks from the diplomatic center are okay for the harassment attacks, but you can use the Siege Cossacks from Ukraine for even more than that. Getting close to enemy ranged units, 17th century musketeers, 18th century dragoons, units like that, archers, Tatars, whatever you prefer. They are also good against cavalry. You know, you can make upgrades to them and so on. Both players are going for stone production. Let's see how much they can actually produce. Pink has 30,000 stone while blue has double. So that's good. Usually the stone production determines who's good, who's best, who's doing great, who's doing not that good. And blue has made a good choice by going hard on stone production. On late game he's gonna be really good. Light red here, his economy is gonna be very important. So we approach the middle of the peacetime, the middle of not the match. I was going to say that, but it's not the middle of the match. The match can take longer. Poland versus Poland. We expect a very balanced game. We will see if it's gonna be as expected. Pink also expanded on the top left to build mines. It's very good. You can make you know, you can put 5 more peasants in mines extremely cheaply. and on the long term is going to be really efficient. So the first upgrade to the mines are very cheap and very easy to make. Therefore it's better to expand on other lands to get the mines rather than spending more resources to upgrade your current mines. Of course there's a risk when you do what Pink is doing, but it's a risk you must take. While Blue is going really hard on stone production, Pink is expanding his mines, his production of coal, iron, gold, and we see that he's slowly going for an increase in stone production as well. Both players are spamming light red tiers. We see Blue getting his second barracks, while Pink does have only one stable so far. He's building the second one, so Blue is slowly catching back. He's actually leading away with a third stable. It's very important to have more stables. Then the enemy you produce units faster, especially on the long term. The Polish players have the winged hussars, but they don't seem to be using them. The winged hussars are very fast. They have quite some good damage. Of course, in late game, they're not reliable. A lot of mines have been queued, but not all of them have been filled with peasants. Blue is scouting. He's going with the drummer right inside here. What? Big mistake. The biggest mistake of his life. It's hard to be a drummer. Alright, so this is Pink. Let's see Blue. Is he building anything else? So after 20 minutes of peacetime, they should be able to actually get 18th century units. Let's see who's gonna get there. So, oh, look at that, winged hussars. And the fourth stable is on the way for Blue. I'm very curious if the players are going to build walls. The walls are going to be very good for all the players. I mean, in the previous match we saw that the walls were actually the Trojan horse for the player, but in that situation he was facing an enemy which actually had a lot of units which could destroy walls, the Tatars I'm talking about. But in this case walls can be really helpful, because right now both players, what they have light red tiers and pikemen, and those are not units that can easily destroy walls. So a wall can give some more time to the player, and it can spare him of harassment attacks. Players should send guards to their buildings. We see Blue actually is taking the lead. He's having more points right now. Let's check out the production of stone. Yeah, Blue is having a double amount of stone. than pink. "22 minutes of peacetime has passed. We see winged hussars, light retiers, and very soon units from the diplomatic center. With such a huge base, guys, the vulnerability to harassment attacks increases. So I don't know what to say about that. Oh, pink has already gotten to 18th century. We see he's gonna go to build his first 18th century barracks. Pink, I meant. I might have said blue. I don't know. Let's see, is blue going for 18th century? From what I see, no. So pink is going for 18th century, blue is going for 17th century still. Light red years, it's easy to get them. They're not that weak. For late game, guys, I really recommend cuirassiers combined with 18th century musketeers. The Polish barracks. Blue is building a lot of houses. He needs population. He's producing units really fast. It's only understandable. Yeah, but to protect this whole thing, walls. I do recommend walls. So now pink knows where blue is located. It's not top left, it's not top right. Therefore, it has to be bottom right. Pink has used light 3 tiers to defend the mines on the top left. And he's now making cuirassiers combined with 18th century dragoons. 4 more minutes left of peacetime. Very good food production on pink. Also on blue side. So is blue gonna go 18th century? We see no attempt so far. Pink, on the other hand, is already having his 18th century barracks, and he's making grenadiers. He's wasting his time with grenadiers, I would say. Blue doesn't have walls, and 17th century musketeers are, 18th century musketeers are far better than grenadiers. Grenadiers are not that good in the regular combats. They're good at destroying buildings, not at killing units. Oh, what do we see? A multi-barrel cannon. This is the first time in this round when we see that machine. We will see if it's gonna help pink in any way. Keep in mind that the multi-barrel cannon does not have any master. It kills everything in the way. Pink is expanding like mad. It's building a lot of houses. Myself, what I like to do, guys, is take one peasant, queue 12 houses, take another peasant, queue other 12 houses, and you slowly get house after house in a very short amount of time. That's it. And you don't have to bother about house building anymore. The houses will simply get built. Okay, so we see blue is completely leading the way with points. For a long time in the beginning, pink has led the way, but now blue is leading, and there are a lot of units on the blue side marching towards the border. Pink has the multi-barrel cannons, which he's gonna rely on. Of course, those multi-barrel cannon are very good. It can deal a huge damage to the enemy army. Blue is using formations. Those formations will provide some extra defense to his units. Even that +1 or +2 defense from creating formation is a big deal, because in large numbers +2 is going to be equal with +200 or +300, +900, and that's important. Peacetime is over, guys. The battle may begin. So who attacks first is gonna be vital. Pink is having some units on the top right corner, and he's attacking from towards the bottom. But blue has some light retiers prepared to face them, and he has them in formation. Therefore, they have some extra defense. While pink, well, he does not have that extra little defense. What is that going on? Okay, blue has captured one multi-barrel cannon and is attacking purple. Looks like both players lost units in the combat. Light retiers are attacking. He's going after the priests. He's going after the 18th century dragoons. Blue is also having 18th century dragoons, and he might be able to capture those multi-barrel cannons. Is he? It takes one battle, guys. One battle to decide the fate of the entire game. Emilator has clearly won this, if you'd ask me. Okay, unbelusel is quit. Therefore, Emilator is the winner of this match. Poland versus Poland, guys. Who wins? Poland. Very nice use of units. So we saw that unbelusel led the way at the beginning, but towards the end, Emilator did better. We see that Emilator had a better production of stone. Very important. The unit production, unbelusel had a few more pikemen, 200 more pikemen than Emilator, but Emilator had light retiers, a lot of them, a lot. Yeah. So we stop here, guys, with this match. So thank you a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also follow me on Twitch. And check out the official page of the tournament in order to vote for your favorite player. And you can also watch it live there, how the players progress, who went to the next round, and so on.